everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
This is the Motorcop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome. Motorcop Chronicles podcast, midweek news.
Well, you've been gone a week. You forgot how to say it. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I got a little overzealous with my caps lock fucking going in the chat.
Me and Holstera. Freebird has a fuzzy hat meeting, an important vote or something he has to do. So it's going to be me and old Holstera over here.
Throwback to the OGs.
Christine says all the trainees are asking for the Iceman. Christina.
They heard that song.
The Iceman.
Yeah. Christina got to meet the Iceman in person. I met her and her husband. They picked me up and took me down to Tent City. Got to hang out with them for a while. I had fun.
I live Tent City where all the homeless people live.
Her dog liked me. She's like, I'm surprised he didn't bark, but he liked me because he's got good taste, of course. And I had to hang out with
because you're not as ugly as you are with that damn filter on.
I got to hang out with a listener and stuff like that. It was fun. I hope she enjoyed it. Except she got a headache from.
Did you give her a fucking bumper sticker?
I gave her some stuff, but I don't have no bumper sticker. She got a headache from all the cigar smoke out there, though. So.
Cigar smoke.
Yeah, I had a lot of. I don't know all these
kinds. They cigars.
No, I don't know what cigars these were. There was a lot of cigar smoking going on. I might do an episode on the my DC trip because I got stuff to talk about there.
Yep, he's got his selfies with Biden. They went ahead and
Iceman we went to the adult club and watched Kamala dance for us. Yes,
in the Oval Office?
Yes. Christine did get a bracelet. Melissa.
Oh, must be nice.
All right,
now you co-host.
Now you sound like your wife.
Well, hey, I'm just being serious. You're being a co-host.
So,
can't get shit.
I got a mail sheet. You know how I am about going to the damn post office. Hush your mouth. So.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you guys have ever seen Mayberry, the post office they had with the actual wagons and shit, that's pretty much his post office. We rolled up to this fucking post office, and I'm like, here I go into mine, and I have a robot. And you just pretty much tell it where you want it to go. It tells you how much you fucking pay and drop it in a box. At Iceman's, they still have Barney 5, the 98-year-old woman back there with the pulling fucking,
it's not that
little
bad.
hat. She doesn't even have a digital scale. She still got the one from the market that you put the envelope on and it moves the fucking crystal. Okay? That's what she's doing. That's why he can't mail shit out. I mean,
Christine
it
said
would be more effective for me to drive to his house and mail them out when I got home.
we went to McDonald's drive-thru and said, dog, and I got McDonald's, they ain't want none. She said after they dropped me off, they went back to McDonald's. I hope whoever the guy is that was working behind the counter got your shit. I got all my food, Christine, but I got it to my room because I got 20-piece chicken nuggets. I had zero fucking dipping sauce, so I had dry nuggets to eat. Dry nuggets are not good to eat. I'm just saying.
Dry nuggets are still delicious.
No, they're not. Hey, Aaron's here. How you doing?
Didn't you have your motorcycle? Couldn't you just scoot it off to a Walmart?
It's not that easy.
I mean, fuck, you should have just rode up to the White House. I hear they always got a chef. Just be like, y'all got some ranch? That's it. Just ranch. I don't even want to meet the president. I just want ranch.
Billy over there on YouTube, I'll just go ahead and tell you, because it's, I believe it's at my house, not over here. Of course, I still have your T-shirt to mail to you, but also, yes, I also did. I remembered, and I can't remember if it's your uncle, how he's related to you. He got shot and killed 50 years ago. But while I was at the wall, I went. I still had the. I went back and looked, and I still had his name and stuff from a message you had sent me, and I went and found his name on the wall and scratched his name off on the paper for you. I'm going to mail it with the T-shirt. So,
you scratch his name off the wall?
No, you put the paper on it and you color it where it shows up on the paper.
Like we used to do in elementary school.
Scratch his name off the wall. Yeah. My God.
Yeah, I was like, what the fucking hell? Kind of like, hey, good job, buddy. Is that?
No, I did that.
Yes,
I did two. I did two. I'm gonna keep one. I'm gonna send you the other one with the T-shirt, but off the memorial wall where I did Nick's also. Let's get to our stuff. If you like a cigar, go to My Patriot Cigar. Get you a good cigar. Use promo code Motorcop15. Get 15% off of your order. Helps me out. Helps small business out. Also, if you'd like any merchandise, you can go to either website, MotorcopChronicles.com, or the Etsy store. You can order any merchandise. If you want extra episodes, pictures, all that other stuff, you can go join up on the Patreon. 3 different tiers. Get all the extra stuff, or you don't have to. You can keep getting the free stuff here. Speaking of the Patreons, we got Mr. William Gbo. He's a hang around. Appreciate him. He's hanging around with Mr. Chad Jenkins. Then we got our full crew members. We got John D is a full crew member. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pokrant, our race car driving friend over there in Florida. We got our truck driving friend, Mr. Hoppy Hoppison. We got Blake Walker. We got Aaron with I Had to Say It podcast. Y'all check them out. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. Not Roy with the P. We got JoJo, our favorite girl from Down Under. We got Kaylee Norris and Natasha A., both from the great state of Washington. And, of course, our OG crew member, Melissa Holstein. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Help me pay the bill. Keep the lights on. Keep my facials going because I need it. Anyway, we're going to...
Facials? You like it when they give you facials?
I'm joking. It was a joke.
You go to Fire Week or Police Week? Fuck.
Like I said, I want to have a whole episode just about that.
And Dan over there at Burley Boards, I tell you what, I always harass that guy. He came on here once, and every time he makes a post on like Instagram, I'm like, not only is it a good cutting board, you could knock a bitch out with it. Because they are great products. You could literally beat the shit out of somebody and still use it to cook dinner that night.
Yeah, I meant to call you, Ron, to see. I did listen to the thing. I was wondering what was wrong. I think I got tied up on something and lost track, but I did. I am glad that you're doing better.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Well, if you listen to Aaron's podcast, he talked about he'd been having a rough time of something. Not sure what it was.
Anal.
You know,
it can be rough.
Yes, Christine says I did give her a Duke magnet that can open bottles and stuff up too to go in her refrigerator. With a picture of Duke on it.
Oh, because you rode with them, the trannies couldn't rub on the bike, so all the trannies rubbed on you.
No, they didn't rub on me.
See, Christina.
I had a video. You know, see what it is. I had a Holstera shirt on, and they all knew who Holstera was. They said Holstera is like the queen of us all in his yogurt pants.
Rawr.
Because he loves
Them
it.
things make my ass look fucking amazing. I don't care what you say. I don't.
You don't?
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Love that song.
Yeah, Christine says, no way, no cigars. Yeah, I saw too many trans. It was like I was at the zoo. Like y'all gonna make me start talking about. I want to do an episode.
Were they having a trans event?
No, I think it's a normal thing over there.
Oh, that's just okay.
I think I didn't. Yeah, we're gonna do an episode on it. Let's start our stories. We're gonna start our stories, and the first one is me.
Of course it is.
Hey, most of all your stories have videos. Mine don't.
What the fuck?
So you just hush your
didn't wanna hear me
mouth.
talk. This is the first time, by the way, I've ever read the stories.
Because he can't have nothing to do today.
50-50.
Anyway, this is story comes from Police One. The governor rejects a push for all New Jersey police firefighters to be able to retire with their pensions after 20 years.
The fuck?
A 2021 law allowed nearly 8,000 officers and firefighters about to reach 20 years of service a 2-year window to retire early with half of their final compensation. Governor Phil Murphy on Monday rejected a proposal to immediately allow all police and firefighters enrolled in the pension system to retire early with a reduced pension after 20 years of service.
Well, that's it. Everybody's quitting tomorrow.
A Democratic governor didn't rule out the idea completely as he issued a conditional veto of the measure. It's dubbed the burnout bill. He suggested extending a law he signed temporarily providing a 20 and out benefit by another 3 years and reassuring its impact. 23 years, I mean, it still don't sound bad to me. I mean, shit, I'm at I'm over 27
Yeah, but in the state
now.
of Florida, it's only 25. So what the fuck is the retirement age up there in that state? Because 50% after 20 years ain't jack shit.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I could see in this kind of climate a good reason to get the fuck out.
20 years, you only get half of your salary.
Right, but like I'm saying, 25 in Florida's out.
25 years. Trying to see. 25 years. I guess after the new hires have to do 25.
Then why wouldn't you just stick it out for the next 5 and just
New
They
hires.
call
These
that-
are
they
older
call that-
hires. These are older hires. Like the way I got where I'm at now. You can retire After 30 years, you can retire at any age. So if you started like getting in jail at 19, you could retire in your 40. Now they see the new hires, they changed it because they were getting so many people retiring so early. And we all know that retirement systems don't want to pay you. So they changed our retirement. You have to be at least 55 to be able to get it. So if you hit your 30 and you're 49, guess what? You can't draw your retirement. You're going to have to work.
But you could still technically quit, right? And still just claim it when you hit the age because you've met the time requirement?
Yeah, you can, but you can't draw it. You still have to go work somewhere else.
I got you.
So
or like, say 25 years in, you have a side business, turn it into your main business, let it ride for the next 5 and start collecting.
But anyway, they changed it. I guess because, you had a lot of people retiring when they were 48, 45 years old. They don't want you to live that long when you're in retirement. They want you to die so they don't have to give you your money.
Yep.
I mean, that's the way even Social Security works.
Yeah, I would have been fully vested by 35 and retired.
If I would have stayed working, in the state DOC system where I started at, I would have been able to retire when I was like 41 years old or something. Because with the state, you can retire at like 20 years. I could retire when I was like 41 or 42 years old.
And what's fucking crazy about that is you can retire from the state that young, go back into law enforcement, and retire from Leo too. So at like 60 something. At a normal retirement age, you could get 2 pensions. Because.
But anyway, they don't want you to do that. So that's New Jersey, though. Not that interesting, but thought I'd throw it out there. This next one is if you want to get a little synopsis, we got a video.
Well, you fucking opened a new chat today with this random cell phone number. It threw me off.
Well, this this story was all the buzz.
So I will tell you, like Fergie says, I'm a B. Yeah, this officer, he a bee stung a lot.
This wasn't a regular cop. This was a volunteer policeman.
Citizen on patrol type of deal.
Yeah, they don't carry weapons.
The volunteers. Well, I mean, I don't know what he would have done with a weapon. You expect him to fucking shoot his Glock at a bunch of, fucking bumblebees? What movie was that? Where the white guy pulled over Martin Lawrence, and he's like, "Do you see the bee?" And he's like, "Yeah, I see the bee." And he swats at it, but the only thing the other guy on the other side of the road gets is the cop hitting him with the baton and shit, and beating the fuck out of the black guy, and he didn't even hurt him. Anyway, regardless.
The story actually pisses me off.
He was attacked by bees, and for whatever reason, he passed one vehicle and didn't get into it, and then he tried to get into another vehicle and just collapsed. The thing that pisses me off is you can clearly tell he's elderly. There is obviously younger aged people there. Like, I mean, I'm no fucking hero, and I don't like bees. But at the same time, if I seen an elderly man being stung to death, I would have ran into the scene and threw him into a vehicle. Because being locked into a vehicle with 2 or 3 bees beats the shit out of it when you see the video. Hundreds. This guy's being stung.
Well,
nobody's really helping him.
Like I said, I was watching this video and I was getting extremely mad. So why don't we all watch it together? So maybe y'all get mad with me.
What's the OC's effect on bees?
I don't think it would affect them. Here it is, right here.
OC's brave bee now.
You can see the bees all over the place right here. All these bees are everywhere, and it's like I said, they don't have they're basically like security guards. They don't have guns and stuff like that. You can see us in an older man right here. You can watch the bees. I mean, they're everywhere. Somebody's hollering on a PA or something, getting your car. Now, his partner, the other little civilian cop or whatever, is right here in this car. Younger guy. This pisses me off first. Watch. Here is the older man. Look. Right here. You see all these bees all over him. He goes to the car and tries to get in. Oh, guess what? The door's fucking locked. Why ain't Ding Dong over here unlocking the fucking door?
See, he should be charged for that.
He can't get in. He's getting attacked by bees. And look, stupid. Oh, I'm going to back up. Hold on, Pops. Hold on. I'm going to come back up. Dumbass. Dumbass, right here. So he's backing up.
This actually segues.
Now watch right here.
Later story.
This old man, you see bees everywhere, all over him. He's going down hard.
Yeah, I mean the fact that I don't know. I don't think he died.
I don't think so.
In the story on an update. But I mean, with that many
There's like
stings,
30.
be unheard of.
There's like 30, 40 more bees around him right here. I just counted real quick, swarming him. I'm sorry at this point. I'm not a young man, but I know I'm not allergic to bees. I don't like getting stung by bees. It hurts.
Yeah,
Have I seen this? Why ain't this fucking cameraman helping him?
Right? Is somebody don't have a fire extinguisher?
Why isn't this young dude that's in the car, his partner, who had him locked out and didn't let him in, getting out of the fucking car and going help this old man? These bees would have been...
You know why? It's because it's fucking L.A. and the bees actually look black to me, so he was afraid to fucking swing on them.
These bees would have been stinging the fuck out of me because I'd have been out there doing everything I could to help this old man, I'm telling you.
Okay,
look at him.
Which story it is later in the segment, but we're just going to do it now because it's a perfect segue from this story into it. I don't even know if we have a video.
I'm not finished with this story.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Can I finish this story first, Mister? I want to jump ahead.
Ain't this my story?
Yeah, but I'm still playing the video, bitching.
He got hurt. We see bees.
No, I'm not finished.
You just like telling a story.
Don't make me put you back in the green room. It's really loud. I mean, he's still steadily getting stung right here. Just down again.
He's not. I mean, he's holding his composure too, because I would be motherfuckering very loud. Something tells me this is his last day as a volunteer.
You see him went down twice.
Look at his face.
Yeah, and look at you see this stupid motherfucker in his car still sitting there.
What kind of car is that?
It's a BMW. Looks like a BMW. It's probably some electric BMW. We are in California.
California.
Keep walking down away.
And this old man back here is like, fuck that, I ain't helping him either. Really, people? Look how hard he went down here. I think he hit his head on the concrete there.
Well, he did anyway.
Bees still swarming him at this point.
Like, get a fucking garden hose, people.
Ding dong, his partner's still backing up. Firemen in the fire truck. They haven't got out to help this man either now.
What the fuck, man?
Because you saw the fire trucks moving, following him. Why don't the fucking firemen get out the goddamn truck? They got bunker.
Hit him with water.
They got bunker gear and shit. I'm pretty sure the bee ain't gonna be able to sting you through your fucking bunker gear.
Through an inch of fucking rubber, yeah.
Look at him. The old man's bleeding and everything from fucking falling down and shit.
Well, you know it's a really good lawsuit, right? Like, he could sue the fuck out of L.A. for this.
His partner sure ain't got out the car, have they? Let the old bastard die.
Home. He done said, fuck you shit birds. I'm just going to walk home. It's been a hell of a day.
And the camera guy, I'm just going to look at his face stuff. Still, fire truck.
Look at all the blood running down his hand.
Do you see any firemen getting out of the truck? No. Now he's sitting on the curb by himself, bleeding all over. Oh, now his partner decides to come over. Oh, how you doing, Grandpa? I'm a pussy. I seen the bees. Most of the bees are gone now. Oh, let me swat this one away. If I was this old man, I'd have punched that fucker right in his nutsack right there for leaving me fucking. I'd have dick punched him like a motherfucker for leaving me out there.
He held his composure because, I mean, you could hear the shit going on. So if they were screaming,
now the fireman decides to get the fuck out the fire truck. Good job, Mr. Fireman.
Oh, he's one of them firemen. Look, you could tell from them the way his ass and everything is. This dude's got rock hard abs. He's been pushing iron at the gym all day. Yep, look at his pecs. That's it. Oh, here, let us all help you now. Pull the stingers out. Yeah, we'll do that. This dude could have died. People that get stung too many times
Thank
don't
God he
usually
wasn't
make it.
allergic or something.
Right?
It's just, this pissed me the hell off. You got a motherfucker.
Staff Sergeant telling the lieutenant, yeah, we just sat in the car and let him get eaten.
You got somebody videoing it. Couldn't put the camera down and go help the old man. You got your partner, who was obviously
Let's be honest, if they did that, we wouldn't have footage.
The guy, his partner, could have got out his little electric BMW and went and helped him, who had the old man locked the fuck out of the car, okay?
Or he could have took a
just
thing off
backed
of
up.
our second story, or never mind, we didn't even talk about that story.
And then the firemen, let's not talk about the firemen that are sitting in their truck.
They're too pretty, sir. That's why we need firemen to look like us.
Yeah, you're right, Aaron. They could have hit him with a fire extinguisher. Billy's just like he says, bullshit's pissing me off. Yeah, I watched that, and I was sitting here when I was doing it, and I started fuming. I was like, really? All of you people that work out there are such pussies. You're scared to get stung by a motherfucking bee to help an old man. Pussies. Every one of those people. The fucking firemen, that little civilian cop, turned all your fucking shit in. Them firemen should have been out of that truck getting stung by bees trying to save that old man. But no. We're too bad. I couldn't have welts on me. I got the calendar coming up I have to take pictures for.
That's about it.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucker, they go sit there and watch that old man die? All right, we got to move. Like I said,
So this is the perfect transition into the next story that I don't even know if it's mine or Iceman's. I'm just going to tell it anyway.
It was mine. But go ahead.
In the wonderful state of California, they have elected to decide and make it so citizens can be the cops or handle the
wasn't the next
traffic
story,
enforcement.
but go ahead.
Right?
Yeah, but that wasn't the next story, but go ahead. You just skip two. You skip two other fucking stories.
I knew I was, but that would have been a perfect segue into that story. So
you fucking my shit up.
An LAPD, instead of having to do a full traffic stop as a police officer, they're going to have civilians like the young man that was just stung a fucking lot by a bee, a bunch of bees. Those civilians are going to be pulling you over and issuing nonviolent offense citations.
Getting killed.
Such as traffic. Yeah, they're going to get killed a lot because, if they try to stop them with yellow lights, nobody's stopping. If they try to stop them with red and blues, they're going to assume they're a cop. And bad guy don't give a fuck if you are a cop or not a cop. That's why I always tell people that impersonate cops that they're fucking idiots. Because when you approach that vehicle, you better be ready to put it, around center mass if you need to. Because if you walk up to that car and go, "Good evening, I'm volunteer," kaboom, and your head's off, and you're laying in a ditch.
If it's a 9mm, it'll blow your lungs completely
it'll blow
out.
Your fucking lungs out the back. They'll be on the wall. It'll look like Hiroshima, where they still got the shadows. There'll be still a shadow of your lungs on the wall.
Only if it's a 9mm.
Yeah, if it's a 45, it'll let you.
It's not going to do nothing. It's like getting shot with a BB gun.
Once again, do not take information from this podcast as factual.
So you finished fucking my shit up since you went from.
Well, see, if I don't jump ahead and tell your stories, you'll take an hour to fucking tell.
Well, this next one, you know what? It shouldn't matter. We're not on a timeline here. You got a bedtime?
I ain't got nowhere to be.
You got a bedtime or something? That McRib is the McRib back out or something?
You're a bitch. I wish. If it was, I'd be eating one right now on the podcast. I wouldn't even give a shit. White T-shirt and all.
Anyway, this next story, we're getting back on track here since Holstera wants to fuck this shit up. If Freebird was here, he would have him so discombobulated right now, he'd be confused.
It'd probably be his story, too.
We're going to Colorado. Colorado man.
I seen that on TikTok.
Well, this ain't TikTok, damn it. Anyway, in Springfield, Colorado, this guy was driving. And he sees lights and sirens behind him and goes, uh-oh. So he pulls over. When he pulls over, he switches seats with his passenger. Because
Try to throw his fucking dog under the
he's
bus.
been drinking. The problem is the person that his passenger happened to be Fido.
I'm waiting
So
for somebody. Imagine pulling somebody over for a DUI and they tell you it's the fucking car driving because you know the Tesla shit. Like you can ride in the passenger seat now. How does that work? I've often wondered. That.
Well,
like,
I had a guy recently I pulled over. He was behind the wheel. He was in the driver's seat, but he said the car was driving itself. I said, "Well, good. Sign this ticket since it's your car, and blame it on the car." And I'm not playing stupid shit. Anyway, the man told the cop after the cop watched him moving around in the car like he's blind or something. The man said he was not driving the wheel, and he showed clear signs of being drunk. And then when the cop says, "Well, how much did you have to drink?" The guy's like, "Fuck you," and took off running. He was caught within 20 yards. Because drunk people usually don't run very fast.
he's a runner. He's a track star.
The dog was issued a citation for attempted obstruction of justice. Failure to
Even
obtain.
better story if the cop or the dog jumped out of the car, chased him down, and bit the owner.
Failure to obtain a driver's license.
Bitch.
So, no, it don't say what kind of dog it was, unfortunately. But the dog did not face any charges, and he got off with a warning. And some acquaintances of the man picked him up, and the man went to jail. So, moral of the story is, don't try to blame the speeding and shit on your canine companion.
Because we love dogs, and the dog's going to get away with it, but you're going to fucking jail.
Yeah, we know dogs can't drive. So, that's in Colorado. Springfield, Colorado.
Is that where Springfield is?
Where one of them is. Got a whole
What the
bunch of
hell's-
Springfield.
What the hell's MD? It's not Massachusetts.
Maryland.
Maryland. All right, this next story comes to you guys out of Maryland. So this wonderful story that's probably going to turn into the fucking hot nuts because it's kind of crazy. Imagine 9 a.m. chow time. They have breakfast at the local county jail, and the young man wakes up and goes, "Wait, I'm getting out today? The fuck?
Woohoo!
We're supposed to have a pizza party Friday."
Pizza
So
day, and he got out early? That sucks.
They go, "Hey man, I'm sorry, but you got to go."
Can't get out on
they went
pizza
ahead
day.
They went ahead and gave him his shit, and he was standing at the door going, "No,
Fuck.
dude,
I
are
want
you
pizza."
fucking bullshitting me?" Yeah, he wanted his pizza. So he went ahead.
Prison
because they
pizza's
told-
awesome, man.
They told him, they said, "No, you can't come back in here." And he goes, "I'll show you, motherfucker." Well, apparently the United States military must have been doing training exercises or something in the area because this motherfucker walked right up to a deuce and a half, which a deuce and a half is those giant, like semi-looking ones with 4 tires on the rear and 2 in the front, usually some kind of canvas on the rear. Proceeded to get in a, I won't really call it high-speed pursuit.
They don't go
because those
real
things-
fast.
They shake at 70 like you're re-entering Earth's atmosphere, so you really don't want to go fucking 70. Regardless, they put out spike strips, they put down tack strips, they tried to fucking box him in, pit him. Obviously, you can't pit a fucking, not only is it a semi, it's a military vehicle. It's designed to go through IEDs and minefields and survive. A police car is not going to do shit. So they had to wait on the motherfucker to run out of fuel. Well, they did. And then finally, Jackhole jumps out, and he's not the one with the cows, right?
No, it's a
No,
different
he's
one.
not the one with the cows. So this young man, he got ran down, and they arrested him, and they booked him in just in time for dinner.
But he got
at
his
the exact
pizza.
Same jail. Yeah.
Because let me tell you what, you'll do some crazy shit for prison pizza.
Let me tell you, man. I don't know if you guys ever had it up there. Do you remember CCA?
No.
It was a private prison system that like swept over the South very quickly. Like half the prisons in the state of Florida were ran by CCA, a private entity.
I don't think we have that.
Their policy was the better you treat the inmate, the less chance of a riot or something
The
violent
better.
happening.
I worked for my first sheriff. Used to do that. Said he used to feed them very well. He said a well-fed inmate don't give you problems.
Like their cells had TVs, video game systems, all that shit. They just literally sat there and played video games all day inside of jail. Well, I used to go up there and drop people off all the time. Well, one of the workers at the jail handed me a to-go plate. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, dinner. It's dinner time. I'm thinking, this bitch just gave me fucking prison food. I climb into the cruiser, and I open it. This shit's Salisbury steak, some biscuits, some cornbread, some beans. I'm like, what the fuck? I would pay $30 for a meal like this. Yeah, that's what these sons of bitches were eating. So, yeah, needless to say, I made it a point that if I had a choice whether letting you off with a warning or your ass is going to jail right towards dinner time, you're going.
Prison pizza. Yeah. Let's watch a video. Not that one. I want to get mad again.
We've learned that the suspect was released from the Harford County Detention Center on an unsecured bond the same day as the police.
We can get a look at the guy. Here he is, right there. Y'all see him? I think he hit his head on his face on the steering wheel right there. Right there. Yeah, he stole the vehicle. There, that's what a deuce and a half looks like right there.
To someone's house and stole a privately owned 5-ton military truck. It happened in Bel Air off Rock Spring Road around 6:30 Friday evening.
The homeowner jumped up onto the truck trying to prevent the theft.
That's a stupid looking little hat. I just wanted to say that.
And the person drove off. Luckily, the homeowner was able to separate.
His head's too big for that little hat.
I think he's wearing it backwards.
I don't know, but he's not. But that I don't know. His head's.
I mean, like I have my Smokey, my campaign.
That's not a
Smokey.
Smokey. I don't know what that is.
That's like curved up on the rim.
I don't know what that is. That's a. He's got a 15-gallon head with a 5-gallon hat on it.
Himself in the vehicle without being injured.
Sheriff Jeff Gaylor says soon after the truck was spotted.
He was running lights. Yes, he ran into a
sheriff.
Well,
Smokey and the Bandit.
It's not. It's not hard to spot a deuce and a half.
Cars before we began a pursuit down at 24 and Singer Road.
Making his way down Route 24 before turning onto I-95, where police pursuit began.
They tried to get stop sticks.
Yeah. Anyway, he did having some stuff. Let's see what she had to say.
I seen a big pickup truck over there.
A big pickup truck.
And it was trying to get down the street, but he couldn't get down because it was too big. And I saw him jump out and run down there, and the police got him down the street.
No weapon was found. He's now charged with motor vehicle theft and multiple counts of first and...
But he got his prison pizza.
I bet you one thing.
Prison pizza.
No weapons may have been found, but I guarantee you they didn't find the keys.
It's got me wanting to... They don't have keys. Kind of like a Humvee don't have a key.
Yeah, you're rotating at the button.
Yeah, most military vehicles don't have keys.
But fucking civilians don't know that shit.
This next one was supposed to be for you.
Oh, is that the one I already told?
No, that was mine. So I'm telling yours. This one, he has a gun. This one's not funny at all. This is
Does the suspect die?
I believe so. But this happened in Illinois. This is
the suspect was released from the Harford County Detention Center on an
cop was shot.
Long girl, don't you?
Officer involved shooting on May the 9th.
There's no reason to lie to us when we're just trying to help. The only thing I was trying to do is help. You guys could have been long down the road, probably 15, 20 minutes ago down the road, if you would have just said, here's my ID, and been done, right? It would have solved so much. But you guys have...
No, he's going back and forth.
It adds.
Moving forward.
It's not all cops are bad.
Let me tell you right now, we'll just jump to Jason. Bad guy over here that they're talking to in the middle, this guy and the girlfriend here, they both gave the cops like false names and date of birth 3 different times. They finally figured out who they
I would have
are.
already been on edge. They wouldn't have been, been sitting on the ground.
He's got he had a nationwide warrant for weapons charges on him. She also had weapons charges warrants on her.
I wonder why they lied.
So we'll see.
I've been very. Oh, it's okay.
No, you've been nothing like. Yeah, but you can do this.
I had a herniated disc. I mean, I kind of.
And let me tell y'all something. So I have a herniated disc. For some reason, all bad guys have back problems.
You know,
I don't know if
tell she's a fucking liar.
I don't know. Look how she's standing. Yeah, she'll be standing.
Her back right there, where all her major disc would not be pushed against that metal on that.
But all bad guys, I think they have a bad guy school they go through, and it tells you which excuses to use. Like I can't
know
breathe.
Putting handcuffs on people may cause seizures.
Yeah, and they you can't breathe.
Let me go check it real quick, Brandon.
So anyway, he goes and checks. See, right, false names and warrants and stuff. It's about to get a little. Here we go. Watch, he's gonna go. This troop goes to back.
Roy Pete.
All right. Oh. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. I want to have you turn around for a minute. All right. Turn. No,
hey, I'm
Brandon.
Not going in
as soon as he put his hands on me, instantly the guy started resisting. That's passive resisting, but he's getting ready to be non-passive.
Hold on. Brandon, we're not doing this. Brandon. Listen to me, hey. Brandon.
At this point, I don't understand why one of this guy right here didn't leg sweep that motherfucker and put him face first in the dirt.
Not.
We're done.
I'm not going in cuffs. Hey, Brandon.
We're done.
Stop.
No. Brandon.
Stop.
Now this bitch here, I would have. She would have got a straight heel palm right in her fucking face to get her off of me while I'm fighting this dude. She would have got. She'd had her face would have been bloody. I'm just telling y'all what I would have done.
Brandon, stop. If you don't stop, I'm adding charges to you. You're going to get extra charges.
No, unfortunately,
because he's probably facing life anyway.
Unfortunately, at this point, back up a second. Since they changed rules, see right here. You know how much easier it would have been if he would have took this arm and wrapped it around him and put him in a neck control situation.
You're going to get extra charges.
So.
Just stop. All right, Brandon, we're done.
See, the cop's going for it, and then he realizes it, and he starts letting go. You control, when you control, especially in these situations, it's life or death, obviously. You don't know that yet, but this shit turns bad quick. You control somebody's head, you control where their body goes. The body will follow the head.
Rather be tried by 13 than carried by 6. Because I hate to tell you, at the end of the day, I'm going fucking home. And when this guy's doing that and I'm outnumbered, because once they hit the ground, they're not going to be paying attention to her.
No. Well,
she is just as deadly as them.
Yep.
We're done.
Stop. Stop resisting.
Brandon. Christine, stay out of the car.
Do it.
Christine, stay out of the
What are you doing?
Christine, stay out of the car.
Protecting me. We had bear spray.
Christine, please step backwards.
Stop.
Please hit.
Stop. It's just a stupid.
Christine, please step back.
She's way too close.
Yep.
Yes. Stop. Christine, listen to me.
Right
stabbed him.
Yeah, well, I would already, like I said, heel palmed her in the face the first time she put her hands on me. So,
guys, I know it's turning into a weird like police training scenario, but she is just as deadly. I keep stressing that because let's just say she had a what are those hair needles or whatever they stick in their hair to keep it up. If she had one of those, all it takes, she's just got to jab him and then jab him real fast in that jugular.
She could have a gun on her.
Yeah, I mean, she could have a gun, but I mean, every single aspect of that is no. I would have tased her, sprayed her, kicked her. She would be incapacitated. This is too much.
So.
I need you to stop. Please back up for me.
I'm begging you.
Back up for me.
Please, I'm begging you.
Stop.
Boy, they had
Don't do
Christine.
this. We're gonna die.
No, you're not. Christine.
We are gonna die.
I need
They're
you to back.
trying to kill us. They tried to kill us in there.
Decoin X.
Please don't. Please.
Decoin X83. Send additional.
Multiple charges.
Yeah, she needs to be back. I don't know why they're.
Please don't.
Yeah, it is really kid. Oh, it's Illinois, dude.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know how long these guys have been on the street. Unfortunately, it's a newer, nicer policing people now. I'm not part of that generation. This is why I think a lot of people get hurt sometimes, because they don't want to hurt the bad guys.
Even if they had authorization to do it, they're in a state that crucifies people
and that
for doing their job. I mean, I don't even know. I wouldn't have stopped him. I mean, like, when he goes, here's my fake name, I'd have been like, you know what? Fuck it. Good night. Not worth it. In Illinois.
Stop! Stop! Christine, get out of that car! Christine, deal with her. Christine, back up! I was in the military. You're gonna have to shoot me. I'm not fucking going! Stop, dude! Hey! Get him! Ow! On the ground! Taser, taser! Christine, get back! Go cuff him! Go cuff him! Shoot me in the head! Christine, get back! Stop, dude! Oh, he's got a gun! He's got a gun! Gun! Decoy next 80 feet! Shots fired! Shots fired! Suspect!
Keep shooting. I don't know why he don't keep shooting.
Officer shot!
What the fuck?
Why isn't he pumping rounds into that back glass? His partner just on the ground shot right here. He should be filling the back of this car with fucking lead right now. Filling that back of the car with lead. I'd have to reload.
Oh, yeah. I'd reload and I would be empty.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'd have been fired the whole time.
Especially because
It's called
they're still
cover.
sitting there. Usually in this scenario, they're about fucking, way down the road by the time this is happening.
Get back! Get back behind my car! Good. Good. Where am I shot?
Right here. Boom. He's lucky he didn't get hit in the head. Right here. Look where the muzzle flash is.
Shit.
He only fired like 4 or 5 times. I would have. I would have had to reload. I'm sorry.
He must have been Signal 7 when he got in the passenger seat because she didn't drive off.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that piece of shit dirtbag is fucking dead, and society's a better place for it now. I believe the officer's going to make a full recovery. I would have, like I said, I would have been unloading mags into the back of that car the whole entire time.
They were able to use composure because the suspect was already deceased. I'm just bullshitting. I would have fucking done it. Because you don't know if the guy's dead or not. He's in a car, so you don't know that the threat has been neutralized. The only reason I would reasonably doubt the fire is it towards the driver's seat, because that's, in fact, the female suspect, although she is guilty of a lot of shit. Hopefully Illinois has that attachment to where now she'll be guilty of murder as well.
Your camera's frozen. I don't know why. All right, we're going to get another story. That one was not like one of our funny ones. Yeah, I know they are. I know. It's a new age. This next one here is you never know who's going to come to back you up when you're going to make an arrest.
Is that mine?
No, it's actually mine.
Go ahead, but that shit's hilarious. I mean, I've worked with cattle growing up, so I've seen it.
As you can see, yes, this is in North Carolina. Man has been arrested. Yes, these are cows on the screen. They're the ones that assisted in the arrest. The cows. He was running from the cops, stopped in a rural area, jumped out the car, and took off running. Cops lost sight of him.
It's rare, and it's pretty cool.
A guy named Josh Minton, 34, is the suspect. They're showing a car. It's like a Ford. Anyway, he got out and ran. They lost track of him. There's the cows, the police cows yet again. Problem is, if city folks may not know this, but cows, domesticated cows, even though these may be food cows or whatever, I don't know. They look like they're probably being bred for food because I don't see no big milk sacks and udders on them. So cows are even though they're stupid, they just like most animals, they get to a routine. They start to recognize people is when they get fed. So when they see a human coming, they automatically thinking, oh, this motherfucker's got a big old bucket full of corn or sweet feed or something. We're getting fed.
Right,
so the cows will
is fucking hiding out in the fucking woods, and they're like, "What's this idiot doing? Where's our feed?"
So the cows will follow you around like dogs. Okay. Obviously this was a city guy or something. So he goes and tries to run out and hide, and the cows like follow him. So the cops just follow the cows, who are following the bad guy until he gets gone. So he's an idiot.
Now that's pretty normal with a human in the field. They expect feed.
So they
pretty sure this is the lady that owns the cows.
Would go follow that person.
That's right.
This is the idiot. He looks like a city boy. Anyway, he got all of that. The cows gave up his location because he's stupid. So I thought that was funny that we had that. I don't know what that person is trying to say. It might be a bot or something. All right, good deal. All right, the next one's yours.
All right.
Got video of that too. It's
I
that
didn't even read it.
Traffic stop.
This dude actually lives down here. Well, the original builder of it did. He also built, the little tugboats the kids used to have a sandbox in the back of with a bell?
Yeah.
He also turned one of those into a jet ski, where he's driving a little tugboat around. It's fucking hilarious. It's called the Tug Ski. But he created this too, and then a bunch of people used it in a music video, and it blew up. So basically, I know you guys don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. He basically took a Sea-Doo or a jet ski and made it into a motorcycle. So the wheels are underneath the jet ski, but it looks very much like you're just driving a jet ski down the damn road.
The wheels on the boat go.
Blip, blip, blip. Daphne, Alabama. A man driving a jet ski-like motorcycle was pulled over on an Alabama highway. Purpose, surprised to discover the contraption was surprisingly legal. I would hit him with a fucking course I am, and you're violating my rights by stopping me.
I would have stopped him, not because I would have thought it was illegal. I would just stopped him because I wanted to look at this thing.
Either that or fucking ride it. I mean, it's got to be pretty fun.
Like, let me look at this thing.
Because think about it. On a Harley like yours, you have the skid bars, right?
It's called crash guards, but it's skid guard.
Right. But imagine that running the entire length of the bottom of the bike. You're never going to tip the fucking thing over.
I mean, I'd love to see how he built it. JoJo said that other story was very moving.
It was a very moving story. Yeah.
Look, here's a video you can see.
We don't see very often a jet ski cruising down the roadway. All of this.
I used the wrong screen. Stand by. I was wondering, why are we so big? Why are we so big? Here we go.
Something we don't see very often. A jet ski.
Anyway, people called 911 to pull the guy over. He was breaking the law.
Fucking Karens.
Yeah.
On the interstate, but that's just another thing on the news now.
Daphne PD says several folks dialed 911 concerned about a jet ski on the road.
I was wondering how you convert a whole jet ski into a motorcycle in the first place.
Some think the jet ski was a pretty unique idea.
Actually, I thought it was kind of a creative idea of what to do with I guess it's a motorbike, make it look like a jet ski.
Look at it right there. It's a jet ski. I would love to know how he got that motorcycle stuff in there. I want to know how hard it is to balance on that thing.
It's not. The same as a scooter.
But anyway.
You put your feet up on a scooter.
It's pretty cool. I think it's cool.
How they air cool it. That's what I want to know.
And it's probably not a Harley engine. It's probably got a radiator motorcycle engine. Which they said the only thing they gave him a warning, told me he had to wear a helmet. So he didn't get taken out. It's neat. I would have pulled him over just like, how does this motherfucker even do this?
I wonder
Yeah.
if it still floats. Like if he was to run from the cops and just hit the water and be like,
It's not going to have the right propulsion on it. It's got tires. I don't think it has a jet ski engine on it. Y'all, you're right. It is badass. And somebody had to, got to take some ingenuity to do that. So
that link I threw up in a chat that says Tuxkey giveaway, you guys can, that'll lead you into like him building these bikes and stuff like that.
But that's it
the
right
guy's
there.
He just gets bored and builds random shit.
Well, he's got more talent than I got when it comes to that, because I sure now couldn't do that. It's quite interesting.
I could never turn a little children's tugboat into a fucking jet ski, but,
Well, this next one we're talking about screams for help. It's very chilling when you hear a person screaming bloody murder for help.
It's very bad.
Sends chills through your body, you don't
we don't see very often a jet ski cruising.
Screaming.
Hey, it's a person.
These cops are responding to screams for help.
Now you guys are going to hear these screams.
But if I had the time, I would definitely come up there and do some bust with y'all, because I watch y'all.
Absolutely.
I just got back from D.C. and in about 3 weeks I'm going to be ready to go on to Biloxi again. I don't think they're going to let me run off to Indiana anytime soon. But maybe when I get retired in a few years, if y'all are still at it. But these cops are responding. Somebody called. Somebody's hollering for help.
That's a person.
No, it's hard to hear. You kind of hear it in the background. All his gear and stuff shaking, so it's really loud.
That's why I always laughed when they told us we had to tactically approach a situation. If you've ever heard a police officer running, it sounds like a fucking janitor running through a school with a ball of keys.
Does it go?
Now the goat's gonna be like,
it is.
Anyway, they stopped running. The farmers out there. The goat was pissed and was hollering because he had separated away from its friend and it wanted to be in the pen with his friend. And the goat was pissed, so it was screaming. I pulled this video, so if we got city folks in here, you'll see why. Because watch, these are other ones. That's a goat. These are all goats.
Mel's favorite. I always want to get a goat to call it. It's got to be a blonde.
What can I do for you?
Those little painting goats that you run up on and you're like, "Ooh," and they fall
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't.
The only thing that would make this fucking better is having a fucking donkey in the background laughing at him.
These goats, people don't realize. I mean, some of them are really loud.
Well, that's where they say hunting them is a little bit easier.
You heard that one? That sounds like a woman screaming. I mean, I don't know if anybody's heard of a screech owl. And a screech owl,
oh yeah,
they sound like a woman screaming in the woods at night. We have them out here. Get used to them, but first time you ever hear it, you're like, oh shit.
Anybody that's ever seen the social media of like a cop getting out of their car in the middle of bumfuck Egypt and then like a random scream in the woods and they say nope and run back to the car.
It's a screech owl.
Yeah, it's commonplace down here.
These fucking goats. This goat here's so loud.
That's the goat that they use on social media whenever somebody gets kicked in the balls.
This goat right here.
Says it when it spits.
Yeah, he's like, don't fuck with me. Spit right in dude's face and then hollers at him.
That goat wants his ass. Kelly wants to know if they're goat
I think they did.
Are those Bob Black Sheeps?
I think they did put him back with his friends so he'd stop screaming.
Why is that sheep wearing underwear?
It's this little jackets. It's cold outside. It probably had a frost. It keeps them from getting frost.
Hey, babe, it actually kind of looks like Delilah.
Yeah. Let me tell you what, that one that really screamed really loud, I would love to have that goat, and I'd put him as close to my property line as I could just to bother him.
Oh, on the trailer park side?
Fuck. Just driving the fuck out. Melissa says she hates goats.
Wait a minute now. I know Bam don't like them, but what's the law up there on guineas? Like guinea hens.
Well, there's no law here. No, I didn't see that one. Like I said, I've been in D.C., so I've been a little busy. But that's messed up, buddy, that they he had a gun and he was a convicted felon and they let him go. And he had meth. Wow. That's some
Chicago, New York shit.
Lazy shit there. If cops don't want to do their paperwork. That's her hot's nuts. Yeah. I've eaten goat before. And it wasn't my favorite. Billy said a camel spit on his grandma once, and she punched it right in the face. We had the camel out here that got his.
That bitch bit his nuts.
The lady let her little dog go in there, and the camel got scared, and he sat down on the lady's head, and she bit his ball sack so he would get up. And she ended up getting charged with cruelty to animals.
Did you really?
Yeah. Be fucking with the animal.
Did it work?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't be fucking with the animals here in Louisiana.
Damn Yankees.
I love that goat one. This next one is yours. We're going back.
We got to do another social media.
I want to do another TikTok with you. This next one is yours back in Florida.
This fucking bitch. Okay. This Florida officer has been arrested for stealing and using dead people's credit cards after responding to 911 calls. St. Cloud, matter of fact, if you happen to listen to us and you are in the St. Cloud area and you have seen this officer responding to a family loved one, please call the chief of police at the St. Cloud Police Department, and they'll be more than happy to talk to you. So basically, this young lady, she's a rookie. She's only been on the patrol for like 2-3 years, but
no more.
She has decided that she would show up to Signal 7's here, dead body calls and stuff like that, and she would go in. She'd go through their personal belongings, and decided to take exact photocopies of driver's licenses, credit cards, debit cards, all of that. And then proceed to say, well, it must be a victimless crime because the suspect is dead or the victim is dead. So she would go out and proceed to get her hair done,
family members
done, pay for her car.
Just piece of shit.
Yeah, the family members are responsible, but a lot of people don't take that into account. So this one particular family noticed that there was $450 missing from the account from the salon, gas, hotels. So they inquired and they did a investigation into it and found out that this is a police officer. So how you usually know, they didn't even have IA do anything. They called her in and they just did a real quick interview and brought up the fact that they believe that she is in possession of this information and she utilized it. And
well, what happened?
before she even made a statement or asked for her union rep, she looked straight at him and said, "I would like to resign."
Well, it was the video. It was the video.
Oh, I didn't even see the video.
No, they had a video of her buying butt plugs at the local sex shop.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking, but it sounds good. It's like, yeah, we got a video of you buying them extra large butt plugs because you're trying to hold your shit in because you're such an ass.
But I mean, think about
stealing dead people's shit. You're supposed to be upholding the law.
And it's over there by Orlando. So let's say your grandma and grandpa come down to have, take the grandkids to Disney, and they die in a hotel. This bitch shows up, steals their information, and you would never know who had their shit because you're all the way back in, Texas, California, Canada, Europe. And she's racking up all the debt on the family.
This is what you get when you start lowering standards. Hey, Aaron says goat is delicious if you cook it right. I'll take your word for it. Maybe the one I had cooked right.
Well, if he ever comes to Louisiana, he'll cook us a goat.
JoJo says that's effing outrageous, and Melissa says that is a piece of shit. You were correct.
Oh, she is. And the best thing is they used the pancake theory when booking this bitch. They hit her with, of course, you get the basic shit of abuse of office and all that shit. She got arrested for fraud, identity theft, theft of the cards, using the cards, all kinds of shit. They hit her with everything they can. And I mean, honestly, good. I hope she serves some serious fucking time around some serious people she probably locked up. So.
Well, there's the next one here.
Coming down the pipe.
This next one here, unfortunately, is not funny at all. They had a Chicago police officer who was killed for barbecue money. These suspects.
To go out and buy the meat? Or
yeah, I don't know if they would go buy barbecue. They had four people got arrested. One of them had to be a 16-year-old. They had been on a crime spree during this day. Of course, this in fucking Chicago. Be careful out there, Ron. We'll watch the video, and then we'll talk about it some. It's fucking just... There's my friend. That's just great. Right there, this part. They have no... They're so shorthanded and shit like that, and crime's so rampant in fucking Chicago. They had nobody to send to a shots fired call.
Dirty, you ever been on a fucking hot call and an active shooter call comes across the radio?
Yeah, if the call I'm on, even though it might be a hot call, I'm going to leave.
I'll come back.
This right here is just tragic.
Apple Watch dialed 911.
This woman was laying on the ground, dead. The only reason that they got another call on is her Apple Watch thought she had been involved in a crash probably when she fell to
I hate Apple, but that is a great.
So the Apple called 911. Her watch called 911.
After
do you have an Apple Watch? I know you're starting to get up there in your senior years.
It's right here, see?
Okay, good. That way, if you fall, somebody can call 911.
Yeah. No, shut up.
A car crash. Preston was found more than 30 minutes.
Look how pretty that girl is. Dead. Gunned down. Killed for what reason? For what?
After the shooting
wanted
on the
to be a
ground
police
with a
officer
gunshot
and
wound
change
for
her community.
No, that ain't why she was killed. These people here.
face and neck. Police say evidence.
She got shot in the face and the neck.
That included boasting about the crime spree.
Then one of the reasons they got caught is because they were out bragging about it.
Friends led to a standoff situation in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood.
Here's three of the bad. This other one is just Jalen Frazier is of course a juvenile, so don't fuck that. Put his picture up here.
I thought they normalize that now.
All these pieces of shit, right fucking here, murdered this woman. They had committed like 6 or 7 other armed robberies throughout the day. All of them, in their teens, early 20s. How much have you heard about that? Unfortunately,
I heard nothing about it.
They did her funeral today. Once I'm retired, it was like 4 hours long. I'd probably live streamed on here the funeral too, but. Yeah, how much you haven't heard nothing about this? You had 4 men murdered this off-duty police girl over some money because they were just on a crime spree. It's a fun and game. Right. Murdered her. Shot her over nine shots fired. But what do you hear on the news?
Not a damn peep.
No, I'm going to tell you what you're hearing.
It don't fit the fucking narrative.
Well, you know what you're hearing on the news? Going to be a little controversial here. I don't give a fuck because it pisses me off. You have these 4 dirtbags killed her. But what do you hear on the neuse?
Undercunt's actually crossing her hand over her heart for the national anthem?
No. You hear about an ex-Marine that maybe possibly choked to death some fucking dirtbag criminal that had been arrested 40-something times on a subway train.
They didn't let him walk yet?
They charged him.
No shit.
They charged him. But I'm just saying, that's what you hear all over the news. Fucking dirtbag been arrested 43, 44 times because he was black and the ex-Marine was white. And I hate bringing color into it.
That's what it is.
You have, right here, you have 4 black men that killed this beautiful black woman that was trying to make a difference in her community, working in law enforcement, is dead, and you don't hear a goddamn thing about it. That's what pisses me off. This woman was trying to do something to better a shitty area, and you got these pieces of shit that murdered her straight out, and it ain't national news. You don't hear it's not even a blip. Why? But I'm going to tell you why. Because it's black on black crime, and it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, black on black. All crime's wrong. It's wrong that this is not getting the coverage by the news
because
media.
It doesn't meet their fucking narrative.
Because it don't meet their narrative. That's what pisses me off. So, you see, Aaron says he's right there in Chicago and he hadn't barely heard anything about it.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, because it's black on black crime.
Eventual arrest.
I mean, even local news usually, covers it a little bit.
I agree. Billy says, kill a cop, you die. Law needs to. Yeah, no. Of course, they had a standoff. Of course, they all gave up because they're pussies. I know, Billy. I had some. I mean, not sometimes I got to put them out too. They're just not all funny all the time. But I had to put that one out because you're just not hearing about it. Instead, you're hearing about a piece of shit, homeless guy that had mental problems that died. Sorry he died, but he kind of put himself in that situation.
Right.
So, let's get this last one out the way. It's you. Got a little Highlander action going on here.
Yeah. So, I can't even make this fucking shit up. There's a reason we have this show. So, out in California, they have very strict gun laws. That doesn't stop motherfuckers.
Nope.
So, they didn't get a call from someone witnessing an event. They received multiple 911 calls stating that a live human hand was placed on the sidewalk.
He was still alive?
Out.
Like from the Addams family? It was
running
around?
It.
Just running around? Yeah.
Anyway, or Thing.
It's Thing.
Yeah, there you go. Cousin It was the ZZ Top looking motherfucker.
Yeah, the hairy guy. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, regardless, his hand was lying there. The police responded to the area. They didn't find a suspect or a victim. They're just like, holy fuck, there's a hand. No idea how the guy got to the hospital because they did, in fact, a lot of people don't know this and they're idiots. But the minute something like that's discovered, we notify the hospitals. Like, hey, anybody up there missing a hand? And they'll tell us. So they finally go up to the...
or you call the hospital and say, hey, you need a hand?
Yeah, you need a hand, one right here. One. Yeah. So they ran up there and talked to the individual where he swore that he was assaulted by the Knights of the Round Table. No, I'm just fucking with you. Basically, 2 homeless people is what this situation got into.
Nope, you gotta be PC.
Fuck that. Bums, these 2 fucking bums that were fighting over a fucking egg roll decided that they were gonna fight. And the one guy goes, put him up. And he put his hands up. The other guy just pulls out his fucking sword and goes, whoosh. and takes his fucking hand off, and he goes, "Now you only got one to put up, bitch."
They're supposed to be called
Yeah,
unhomed.
like,
They're
exactly,
unhoused
Alex.
people.
Tis but a scratch.
They're unhomed people.
Yeah,
Unhoused
fucking
people.
Homeless, non-working, bums.
He should have been
society.
like, yeah. I went to grab a piece of pizza and a fucking Ninja Turtle chopped my hand off. Leonardo
Regardless, the
chopped my
suspect is
hand
still
off.
at large because they have no idea who the fuck they're looking for.
A homeless guy with a hibachi sword.
Yeah, but let's be really honest about this. I have some really short machetes that are like fucking stupid sharp that I'm convinced would take a hand off. And if I was swinging it hard, it would take a fucking hand off. So it don't have to be that long. I mean, think about it.
Mm-hmm. It's
just fucking wild. And I'm going to throw it in here and do some commentating here because we're done with that story. Fucking Knights at a Round Table or relaxing for the evening. So everybody on the live, you'll be able to witness this in the video replay, but not the audio. I'm basically going to commentate it for you. Here we go.
We're so lucky.
So we start off on a, of course, now I'm pulling a fucking Iceman. We start off as a police officer has been on this traffic stop. And if you look here, when he gets out to the front of the vehicle, for whatever reason, he decides to start crawling up onto the hood. Because the guy is doing like a slow crawl, like a 1
It's never really a good idea.
No, not really.
I don't think
if you're going to do it, commit. Like,
I don't think I learned that.
If flee and you're gonna shoot him, then fucking do it. He kind of went hard and acted like he was tough. And the minute he was on the hood with the gun to the guy's forehead, pretty much, he decides, "I'm not that tough. I'm not that guy." And you can see him right here. He's going to be riding this hood. And then here in a minute, back when I was in school, we had a movie called Teen Wolf. He's about to surf this fucking roof. Okay? Here he's going to come in the frame here in a second. Bloop. And I don't know why his partner was trying to run him into a telephone pole at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm just going to pit maneuver him with my partner. It might be the same guy driving the police car that was helping his partner out with the bees earlier.
The bees, right? So now in the audio, it's fucked because the officers aren't telling dispatch where they're going. Here in a second, the suspect is moving at such a high rate of speed, he clears this gap, but he hits such a big bump. And this is about a 6-foot wide culvert or a ditch. So this police car just went straight down into it, completely broke its axle. Right here, he's calling into dispatch and going, yeah, he's going north. Completely fucking dispatch is like, what? Like, they had no idea what the hell was even going on.
My partner's going. He's just going.
Yeah, the partner's standing over there in the dirt going, I'm fucking fine. Go get him.
Should have shot him.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, don't jump on the hood of a fucking car.
No,
this is not a movie.
And you end up on the hood of a car, then shoot the son of a bitch.
It's not a movie. Bam did send me this story while we were doing it, and she said it explains it better than what Holstera did.
The fuck?
Hey, she didn't say that. I just added that to it just because I felt like
it. I could see that because you put it up there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, don't get in front of the car either. You're correct, Alex. Well, that's all the stories for tonight.
I've had cars like we had a DUI guy that was trying to get out, so he had the wheel cut, and it pinned me between the two vehicles because he was actually ramming the vehicle on the other side of me. And I put him to damn gunpoint and told him to put the car in park. You know, he didn't really pay attention until he looked up and seen the muzzle. But yeah, you can get crushed pretty damn quick. Try not to put yourself in those situations.
Well, depending on the weather, which it's only 10%, so there's a good chance I'm going to go out and write some tickets tomorrow. If not, I'm going to come home and I will throw another one together because I got so much shit I want to talk about. Not all of it's going to be live. But I do want to do one on my DC trip, which is... I got all kind of stuff to talk about there because
I'll probably jump in with you on that one because I want to know about it.
That's that one ought to be pretty funny. Oh, I did want to throw this up while I'm thinking about it. I met this. I talked to these people at Tent City, and they gave me a card and stuff. And I just took a picture of it, put it up there. It's called Cop Line. If anybody listens to me is in law enforcement, it's officers like a suicide line or anything like that. And the number is 1-800-267-5464, or you can go online.
That's fucking amazing.
It's confidential, and all of their volunteers that answer the phone are actual retired police officers. So you're talking to like-minded people that have experienced stuff.
Yeah, but you're not talking to a fireman. You're talking
so, you know, I hope nobody does need it. But if you do, there is help out there. Don't go out like that. There's help out there. Call these people. If anything, it's confidential. So, and I'm gonna put the number and stuff like that in the show notes also, so the people that are just listening.
Licking.
Yeah,
I'm not being licked. I don't know.
Alex, I don't like your comments. Let me tell you what. There's a lot of walking to do in D.C. And Alex watched one of the lives, and I guess I was huffing a little bit. He can go fuck himself. I do need to talk to you about possibly unhooking something. I don't know. I'll call you tomorrow, Alex, about that. Other than that, I think it's been a good show. I'm definitely gonna put out some extra one this weekend. Oh yeah, we got to do hot nuts. Glad you reminded me. I'm getting old. Anyway, so the hot nuts, we got the guy that tried to blame his dog for driving and then ran off and left his dog. We got the man that decided he got out of jail, didn't get his prison pizza, stole a deuce and a half, went right back to jail, got his pizza because it is delicious.
Anybody that gets out of jail and goes directly back to jail the exact same day is a fucking winner in my book.
We got the guy that got caught by the cows. We got
the guy running from the bees partner.
We got the screaming goats.
The fucking goats.
And we got I need a hand. I got a hand. I'm voting for the goats. I like the goats. Goats need help.
You seem like a goat fucker.
You're a goat fucker. So we got the goats. We got pizza. You had pizza too?
I didn't have pizza today.
Did you vote for a pizza?
Oh, yeah.
So we got 2 for the pizza, 1 for the bees, 1 for the goat. JoJo votes for the goats. So Jim votes for goats. Melissa votes for pizza. So right now it's between goats and pizza. We're tied up. We need some more votes going on here. Do 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 do. Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. Having a little fun. Having a little fun with your little thing there, huh? You're having a little too much.
Nice try, goat fucker.
You're having a little too much fun with your little thing there. Huh.
Mel said pizza.
I got her down.
That's the sound of the police.
Yeah, get us fucking copyrighted.
JoJo says she's not messing around with no goats either. This is you right here.
So long, gay boys.
I love that movie.
Any more voting going on? 'Cause if not, we're going to have us a tie.
Testicular tie?
No, a hot nut tie.
Hot
nuts. Yes, goats can be mean, but they're goats. I mean,
oh, they love her hair because she has that blonde hair and it looks like hay. So they always walk up to her and grab her by the hair and fucking wreck. So she don't like goats. I understand.
Oh, Bam voted for the cow.
Oh, here we go with the new. Every time JoJo enters, we gotta flex.
You flexing?
Flexing on some kangaroos.
He's the Iceman. Yeah, he's the Iceman.
All right. Well, I guess like it's a tie. Goat and pizza have tied. So they get the hot nuts. We got 2 hot
fucking
nuts.
pizza.
I think the goat's eating pizza before screaming for help. Bet you they had anchovies on the pizza.
Goats, I don't have thumbs. I can't get it off.
The goat's like, I didn't order anchovies.
I don't have thumbs. I can't get it off. Duke's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Duke loves pizza. Huh, Duke? Yes, you do. So, there he comes. I see you. Ow. I got to build you a little thing to get you up here. I know. Give me some kisses. All right, get down. So, we got a double hot nut tonight. That's just great. All right. Like I said, don't know if it'll be live. I would like to do it live. I got a shit ton of Louisiana crime that's been going on. So I'm going to have maybe Friday evening or something.
We can do some lives.
I got stuff to do this weekend, too. I want to go
I
to...
do, too.
I want to go to... Sean Kelly's got a fundraiser. There's no new news on him. If you listen to the episode put out yesterday, the Patreon's got the extra stuff. Nothing has... The Patreons know what I'm talking about. They listen to it. Nothing has changed as of today. So, unfortunately. So other than that, what? Goes to the Patreon.
Love every one of y'all.
Everybody stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Y'all prepare for it. Remember that we are... not sheepdogs, that we are lions. Be the lion. God, you didn't do it. There you go. And till the next show, share it. Share it with your friends. Help us grow. If you're on Apple, give us a review and 5 stars. I appreciate it.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day.